Dude Bro Party Massacre 3 is something that I didn't know I've been waiting my entire life to see. But after, spending,
But by God, you were.
a good hour and 40 minutes or so
Right.
with the, it's not a short film.
It's not, surprisingly. From a company named 5 Second Films.
Right.
Those guys?
It is those guys.
I love those guys.
Apparently, a lot of people do. This is my first exposure to them.
Yeah, 5 Second Films is my first exposure to them as well. But Dude Bro Party Massacre 3 is it's presented in a way that President Reagan had it pulled from movie channels and all
Production
copies
period.
destroyed, and you can't watch it anymore, but you're gonna watch it on this viewing because of some lucky teenager that stayed up until 3 a.m. and recorded it. So it looks like shit. It's all in this 4:3,
Yeah.
filmed in 4:3 ratio, and it's got shitty VCR tracking all over the back.
Bottom, yep.
All contrast is blown out, and they got these really cool
Fucking commercials cut in.
Yeah, these little short commercials that have no relevance to anything at all, but they're fucking.
It's like nostalgia right there, because I remember being a kid, you trying to press stop and record at the right times, so you had to kind of
come right in from the end of the commercials.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, it nails that vibe. As far as because it's not it's kind of popular now to do these retro looking movies and whatnot. But I don't think I've seen one do it as good, at least from a presentation stand, as the Dude Bros did.
Right, the Dude Bros, and it's such a perfect love letter to the cheesy B movie slasher kind of thing of the 80s, because it really nails that feel down.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've all seen those cheesy knockoff wannabe.
And even though this is Dude Bro Party Massacre 3, as I mentioned before, there is no 1 and 2, but in the opening scene of this one, they recount the events of 1 and 2 just as a highlight reel. So they're recounting events of movies that did not happen, but they have really awesome effects and kills. They show all the kills that would have been in part 1 and 2. And they're over the top. They're absolutely, gratuitous, but it's pretty fucking rad.
I loved it, and part of it hit home because, spoiler alert here, I used to be in a fraternity in college.
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
So, and it's poking fun pretty hard, but they're not wrong. So
I was going to ask, I feel like they're poking fun in all the right ways.
Right, absolutely, because you have that one guy who's the super smart guy, then you have just the dude who's let's haze all the pledges, and then you have the guy that's just purely worried about why is the beer gone,
right.
So you have all these
all these stereotypes that aren't really stereotypes.
Right, no,
they
there.
exist.
They're there. So that was a little bit of extra fun for me. I know those guys.
So it's a bit of a mystery. So in the opening scene, this isn't really a spoiler because it's in the opening fucking scene, but the lead character gets murdered,
Right.
And luck would have it that he has an identical twin brother that comes in to the school to join the fraternity to solve his twin brother's murder.
Right.
So it sounds really far out there, and it absolutely is.
Oh, absolutely.
But he gets in the good graces of these guys, and they go spend the night at an isolated cabin in the woods, of course.
Sure.
But all of the little stuff with everyone references the freshman year prank and the sophomore year prank and whatnot. They're where you destroyed an entire town when you broke down the dam, and but we did create New Lake City.
Right.
And then they're
they overthrew a government in South America.
It's all the bad shit that they do. But remember that one time we did drive out the dictator of Cuba or whatever.
Which I love, because the prank for minor spoiler alert, the prank for the current year is to go say that the current head of school eats farts.
Yeah.
That's their big
Dean
prank.
so-and-so eats farts is the big, after 3 years
of epic shit going down. That's the best they've got. Which brings me to a funny point. I was just checking out some things on IMDb on this thing, and please go look at this, because there's a guy who is either a master troll or just totally missed the point of the movie.
Oh,
because
man.
They're complaining about this movie doesn't make any sense. The counselor's pulling a pencil out of the thing, and it makes a blade sound, and all these things. I'm like, crap. And it looks crazy, and it looks like shit, and does it make sense? And everybody's dying, and
So we should get that gentleman on the show.
I hope so.
Because when you spend your hard-earned dollars on a movie called Dude Bro Party Massacre 3, what part of you thinks that you're about to get quality cinema out of that? Or something?
Well, you get quality cinema.
Yeah, I would say you get quality cinema out of it, but like, what makes you think that's going to be something that you need to take seriously?
It wasn't going to be tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hoping he's just a master troll. Not even a master troll, just trying to troll.
Like, one of the big gags, like in the movie, is that people are in fact bags of oranges.
Oh my God. Yikes.
So
it
like,
makes no sense
at
all.
They get a rookie cop to go try and track down the Dude Bros while they're at the
because they're the bag of oranges.
Yeah, while they're at the lake, and the cops are like, "Well, how are you going to get him to go out there?" And like, "Oh, just watch this." So he calls the rookie cop in there, and he's like, "Hey, your old friend, the Dude Bros, I think they might be tied to the vitamin C deficiency that's going around here in town." And they're like, "They are in fact bags of fucking oranges." So he's like, "I should have known."
He's like all worked up about it.
So like, yeah, like how could you see something like that and like be mad that it's not? It doesn't make sense.
He wants to bang kids in his van. The kid banging van or whatever it was. Oh my God.
I want to bang their minds.
Yeah, it wants to bang their minds. Oh, and you know what's so crazy though is like there's some well-known faces in this thing. Like
I feel like I caught a couple. Like I couldn't like put names to them, but I was like, hey, I know that person.
Right, and there's a whole bunch of there's Patton Oswalt, obviously.
Yeah.
Larry King shows up.
Really?
Yeah, Larry King's like the coach at the very, very beginning.
Oh fuck, he is.
Fucking Larry King's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Larry King's in it for sure.
For like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's just 10 seconds, but still, they've gotten to show up. That's 10 seconds more than we've ever had Larry King. Andrew WK.
Yes,
he plays one of the dude bros that just shows up randomly.
And they kind of disappear.
Yeah, they don't ever explain it. The beauty of the movie is you don't have to explain it. John Francis Daly. I didn't know his name. I had to look him up because I knew his face. But he was in Bones, Horrible Bosses, Waiting, a whole bunch of shit.
He's probably one of those guys that
you would definitely know. And the fun thing is I found that Matt Oswalt, Patton's younger brother, is in the orange juice commercial.
Nice.
So
nice.
Like, I'm sure there's plenty more. Those are the only ones that I kind of were able to see. So,
well, I recognized mature adult film star Nina Hartley.
Oh, I did hear. Yeah, I did hear.
Yep.
I didn't.
She was Dean. She was Dean whoever that eats farts.
She probably did.
She probably does. Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive for a film that looks like it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a hell of a crew.
It really is. And you're right. The acting is spot on to what it's supposed to be.
Right. Like they're all playing those stereotypes and like the roles that they're trying to portray, they knock them out of the park. Like every single, it's all just over exaggerated and stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, no one's going to win any Academy Awards with this thing, but for what they're supposed to be doing,
they're sticking straight to it. Even like the little supporting characters, like you said, that are there for 10 seconds on screen or like in just one scene, like even they knock it out of the park. Like I was very, very, very impressed by this one.
So I wonder if we might be treated to either a Dude Bro Massacre Party 4 or if we might actually go back in time and get a 1
Well,
and
we
2.
would know how 1 and 2 end now, though.
I'm totally okay with seeing it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
totally
That's
okay
true.
with
That's
seeing
true.
I think part 6 would probably be the next
Part 6, maybe.
Yeah.
Because we can bring Motherface back, and I'm okay with that.
Motherface. The worst. I can't say what I was going to say because it's a massive spoiler.
Massive spoiler, okay.
But we'll take that off air in a minute. But you can officially buy it now. Like you can go to their website.
Yes.
And you can buy, I think, a DVD. I don't have prices. Do you have prices?
I don't. There's a couple different levels of
Things that you
tiers,
can get,
depending on what you want.
So you can get like an instant download.
Yep.
I think is the cheapest tier that you can do. Yeah, you can get a DVD. And I think the higher layer you get like special features and all that shit, or like
I believe so.
The outtakes. I think like the full commercials and stuff like that, which that would probably
funny.
be really cool to have.
Right. This is definitely the perfect film if you've got those friends that can enjoy that silly tongue in cheek
I can't
thing.
wait for my brother to watch it.
Right, and just put it on at the party.
Yep.
Everyone's drinking beer, and it's going to be the best time ever.
Absolutely,
for sure.
absolutely. And it is like alluded to earlier. Like it's kind of a long movie.
It's impressively long, but it doesn't really feel like it.
Right. It doesn't drag. Like the gags are like strong and often enough to where like you don't really mind. So I absolutely want to see more from this team.
I'm right there with you. 2 thumbs up. I know some people hate the 2 thumbs up.
Yeah,
but I
2,
love it.
4,
4
whatever.
thumbs up, right? Whatever.
Resounding thumbs up. I cannot wait to see.
Yeah, go check
what
it
these
out.
guys do next.
Support these guys. Convince them that we want more of this.
And they're
from
doing
them.
it the right way. I mean, I assume it's the right way. I mean, they're not on major VOD platforms. I would assume that the discs that they send you, if you buy it, will be probably personally pressed, if I had to guess.
That'd be awesome.
And like, since you're getting the download link for the movie straight through them, like they're probably seeing every dime of money that comes through this thing. So yeah, by all means, go ahead and support them because this kind of shit is gold, and we want more of it.
Agreed. Hit them up at, I believe it's at 5SF, right, on Twitter? I think it's something like that. Look up 5 Second Films. They're on there. Hit them up. Tell them you love it. Tell them you want more. I do.
I'll be doing the same. All right, guys. So that's Dude Bro Party Massacre 3. You do want to see this movie. I promise. You
don't waste your time looking for 1 and 2. It's not there.
I did.
Look for it too.
Like I was like, shit, man. Can I enjoy part 3 without seeing 1 and 2?
I need
first?
the backstory to this.
But they give it to you. Like they give you the backstory that doesn't exist. And that's fucking awesome. All right, so we're going to take our last break. When we come back, we're going to launch off a brand new segment that I'm so fucking excited about. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.